God says, I am speaking in anger today. You made a mistake that heaven noticed, and if you walk away from this message, it will not be forgiven. Don't skip God. I am speaking directly to you with a fire that you cannot ignore, because what you did was seen, recorded, and felt in the deepest places of heaven. This is not a small matter that fades away with time, and this is not something you can cover with silence or distraction. You are standing in a moment that can either turn into restoration or into distance, and the direction depends on whether you stay and listen. If you move away now, you are not just leaving words behind, you are stepping away from correction, from protection, and from a mercy that is still reaching for you even in anger. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking in anger to destroy you. I am speaking in anger because you matter more than your mistake. What you did created a break, a shift, a small opening where confusion and loss can begin to enter, and I will not stay silent while that door remains open. I saw the choice you made the moment you thought no one was watching, and I felt the distance it created between you and the path I prepared. This is why I am calling you now with urgency, because what is broken can still be repaired if you stay and allow me to speak into your heart. You must understand that heaven does not ignore what you do, even when the world moves on quickly. Every action carries weight, and every decision moves you closer to light or further into struggle. I am not here to shame you, but I will not soften the truth either, because soft words cannot wake a sleeping spirit. You need to feel the seriousness of this moment so that you do not repeat what caused this separation. You need to hear my voice clearly so you can return to the place where peace and protection surround you again. If you feel something stirring inside you right now, do not brush it away, because that stirring is the beginning of restoration trying to reach you. Take a moment and show your faith by liking this video, because this step opens your heart to receive what I am about to place into your life. You may not fully understand why this moment feels heavy, but there is a reason your attention has been pulled here so strongly. I am not random, and I do not speak without purpose, especially not in a tone like this. There is something that needs to be corrected quickly, because delay can turn a small error into a larger consequence. I am holding you here not to trap you, but to keep you from walking into something that will cost you more than you realize. The mistake you made was not just about action, it was about alignment. You stepped outside of what I placed in your heart, and even if it felt small to you, it shifted your direction. That is why I am calling you back now with urgency, because I will not allow you to drift when I have already marked you for something greater. You are not ordinary, and your path is not meant to follow confusion or compromise. Type yes to affirm. Listen carefully, because what I am saying now carries weight that can change everything. I am not withdrawing from you, even in anger, because my nature is to restore, not abandon. But restoration requires your attention, your humility, and your willingness to admit where you stepped away. You cannot fix what you refuse to face, and you cannot move forward while holding on to what pulled you back. There is still grace available to you in this moment, but grace does not mean ignoring the truth. Grace means I am giving you another chance to realign before the consequences take deeper root. I am standing here, speaking clearly, so you do not have to guess what to do next. I am telling you directly that you must turn your heart back, release what led you into this mistake, and allow me to guide you again. You are not alone in this correction, even if it feels uncomfortable or heavy. I am present with you right now, closer than you think, watching how you respond. This is not about perfection, it is about direction. It is about choosing to come back instead of continuing forward in a way that leads to loss. Do not let pride keep you stuck. Do not let fear convince you that it is too late. It is not too late, and that is why I am speaking now instead of remaining silent. Silence would mean distance, but my voice means I am still reaching, still calling, still offering you a way back into alignment. You were chosen for more than this moment of error. You were set apart for growth, for strength, for purpose that cannot unfold if you stay where you slipped. I am not done with you, but I will not ignore what needs to change. I will correct you because I care, and I will guide you because I see what you can become when you walk in the right direction again. You are still within my reach, still under my watch, and still connected to a purpose that cannot be erased by one mistake. But you must understand that ignoring this call will only deepen the distance that has already begun to form. You are standing at a turning point that many people do not recognize when it appears. It does not look dramatic on the outside, yet it carries the weight of your next direction. If you move with awareness, you will return to alignment, and peace will begin to rebuild around you. If you ignore what you feel right now, confusion will quietly grow, and you will begin to wonder why things no longer feel right. I am warning you before that confusion takes root, because I want clarity to remain in your life. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There was a moment when you felt a hesitation before making that choice, and that hesitation was my voice trying to guide you. You felt it, even if you did not fully understand it at the time. That small pause was not random, and it was not weakness. It was a signal meant to protect you, but you moved past it, and that is why I am speaking now with firmness, so you do not continue in that direction. Do not allow yourself to pretend that you did not feel that inner check. It was real, and it was meant for your good. Acknowledge it now, because acknowledging it is the first step in strengthening your awareness again. When you recognize my voice in those quiet moments, you begin to walk with greater clarity and fewer regrets. Type 777 to receive blessings. I want you to understand something deeper than what you see on the surface. This is not just about one decision. It is about your sensitivity to my guidance. The more you ignore those inner warnings, the more distant they begin to feel, and eventually you may stop noticing them altogether. I will not allow that to happen without calling you back, because losing that connection would lead you into unnecessary struggle. You were not created to walk blindly through life, making decisions without awareness. You were created to walk in connection, in understanding, and in a steady awareness of my presence guiding you. That is why this moment matters so much, because it is an opportunity to sharpen that connection again. It is a moment to become more aware, more aligned, and more grounded in the path that has been set before you. You may feel a sense of regret rising inside you, and that feeling is not meant to crush you. It is meant to wake you. Regret becomes harmful only when you allow it to trap you, but when you face it with honesty, it becomes a doorway to change. Let that feeling guide you back instead of pulling you down, because I am already providing a way forward. I am not asking you to carry guilt endlessly. I am asking you to respond with sincerity. Release what needs to be released, and step back into alignment with intention. This is how you grow stronger, not by avoiding mistakes, but by responding to them in a way that brings you closer to me, instead of pushing you further away. There is still protection around you, even now, but protection works best when you are walking in alignment. When you step outside of that alignment, you begin to experience resistance and confusion. That is why you must return, not out of fear, but out of understanding. You are meant to move forward with clarity, not with uncertainty. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Listen closely, because I am speaking with purpose in every word. You are not being singled out to be punished. You are being called out to be refined. There is a difference, and that difference changes everything. Refinement means you are being shaped into something stronger, something clearer, something that reflects the purpose placed inside you. I am not expecting you to be flawless. I am expecting you to be willing. Willing to listen. Willing to change. Willing to return when you realize you have stepped away. That willingness keeps your path open and your connection alive. Without it, even small mistakes can begin to create larger consequences over time. You may feel like this moment is intense, but intensity is necessary when something important is at stake. You are not in a casual moment, you are in a defining one. What you choose now will shape how you move forward, how you think, and how you respond to future decisions. This is why I am speaking with such clarity and strength. There is still a future prepared for you that is filled with peace, growth, and fulfillment. That future has not been taken away from you. It is still there, waiting for you to align yourself with it again. But you cannot walk toward it while holding on to what pulled you away. You must release it completely and choose a new direction. I see the potential within you, even when you cannot see it yourself. I see what you are capable of becoming when you stay aligned and aware. That is why I refuse to let you drift without correction. My correction is not rejection. It is guidance. It is direction. It is a sign that you are still seen and still valued. Let this moment settle into your heart, not as something to fear, but as something to learn from. Let it shape your awareness so that you begin to recognize my voice more clearly in the future. This is how you grow stronger, not by avoiding every mistake, but by becoming more attentive and more aligned with each step you take. I am not finished speaking, because there is still something within you that needs to be strengthened so that you do not return to the same pattern again. What I am building in you now is awareness that stays with you even when no one else is around. You have lived through moments where things felt uncertain, where your steps did not feel guided, and where confusion tried to take control of your thinking. Those moments were not without purpose, because they showed you what life feels like when you move without clear alignment. Now I am giving you something different, something stronger, something that keeps you steady even when everything around you feels unstable. This is the beginning of a deeper connection, one that is not easily shaken by distractions or pressure. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a quiet strength forming inside you right now, and it is not coming from your own effort alone. It is coming from your willingness to listen, to pause, and to receive correction without running from it. Many people avoid this kind of moment because it feels uncomfortable, but you are staying, and that is what allows change to take place. When you stay present in truth, you give yourself the chance to grow beyond what once held you back. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I want you to see this clearly, because misunderstanding this moment will cause you to miss its value. You are not being pushed away, you are being pulled closer through truth. The weight you feel is not meant to break you, it is meant to ground you so that your next steps are more secure. You are being positioned in a place where your decisions carry more awareness and your direction becomes more stable. The mistake you made does not define who you are, but your response to it will shape who you become. This is why your attention matters so much right now. If you respond with honesty and openness, you will come out stronger, clearer, and more aligned than before. If you respond with avoidance, you will carry the same pattern forward, and it will continue to create distance in your path. You must choose growth over comfort in this moment. Comfort would tell you to ignore what you feel and move on as if nothing happened. Growth tells you to stay, to listen, and to allow yourself to be corrected so that you do not repeat what caused this break. Growth is not always easy, but it always leads you towards something better. I am shaping your awareness so that you begin to notice the small signals you once ignored. Those signals are not random feelings. They are guidance meant to keep you aligned. When you learn to recognize them, your path becomes clearer and your decisions become more grounded. This is how you begin to walk with confidence instead of confusion. Type 222 if you trust God. There is something else you must understand, and it is deeper than the mistake itself. The enemy of your growth often hides in small moments, in choices that seem harmless at first. Those moments are where direction begins to shift, and if you are not aware, they can lead you further than you intended to go. I am teaching you to see those moments clearly so that you are not led into unnecessary struggle. You are not weak for having made a mistake. You are human, and growth comes through learning. But you are also called to rise above repeated patterns, to become someone who moves with awareness and intention. That is what I am calling you into now, a higher level of understanding that changes how you think and how you act. Do not underestimate the power of your attention. What you focus on shapes your direction. When you stay connected to truth, you move in alignment. When you drift into distraction, your direction begins to shift without you realizing it. This is why I am calling you to remain present, to stay aware, and to keep your heart open to guidance. There is still protection surrounding you, even in this moment, and that protection is not fragile. It is steady. It is consistent, and it remains as long as you choose to walk in alignment. You are not left exposed. You are being guided back into a place where that protection can fully surround your path again. You may feel a sense of responsibility rising within you, and that is a good thing. Responsibility is not a burden when it is understood correctly. It is a sign that you are becoming more aware of your choices and their impact. It is a sign that you are growing into someone who does not move carelessly but with purpose. I am not asking you to carry fear. I am asking you to carry awareness. Fear will hold you back, but awareness will guide you forward. When you walk with awareness, you begin to see clearly, and when you see clearly, you make better decisions. This is the path I am leading you into now. What you must understand now is that this moment is not meant to pass through you without leaving a mark. It is meant to stay with you, to shape how you respond the next time you face a choice that feels uncertain. I am not only correcting what happened, I am strengthening what will guide you moving forward. This is how growth becomes lasting instead of temporary. You have walked through times where your decisions felt rushed, where you moved quickly without fully listening to that quiet sense inside you. Those moments created outcomes that left you wondering how things shifted so easily. I am teaching you now to slow down, to recognize that inner signal, and to respond with clarity instead of impulse. This is where wisdom begins to form in your life. Type 1111 to affirm. The truth is, your path was never meant to be driven by impulse. It was meant to be guided with awareness, with connection, and with a steady understanding of what aligns with your purpose. When you move without that awareness, you open yourself to confusion that does not belong to you. I am pulling you back into alignment so that your steps begin to reflect the direction that was prepared for you. Do not overlook the importance of what you are learning right now. This is not just a correction for today, it is preparation for your future. There are moments ahead where your decisions will carry even greater weight, and the awareness you build now will help you stand firm in those moments. You are being strengthened in a way that will continue to serve you beyond what you can currently see. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel a sense of humility growing inside you, and that is not something to resist. Humility allows you to remain open, to keep learning, and to stay connected. Without it, you become closed off, and your path becomes harder than it needs to be. Humility is not weakness, it is a form of strength that keeps you aligned with truth. I want you to understand that your value has not changed because of your mistake. You are still chosen, still seen, and still held in a place of purpose. But being chosen does not mean being left without correction. It means being guided with care so that you can walk in the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Type 555 to receive grace. There is a deeper layer to what I am showing you now. It is not only about what you did, it is about what you are becoming. You are being shaped into someone who listens more closely, who moves more carefully, and who responds with clarity instead of confusion. This transformation is not sudden, but it is real, and it is happening within you as you stay present. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that your decisions feel more intentional, and that you are less drawn to things that once distracted you. That is a sign that alignment is returning. When you are aligned, your path feels lighter, your direction feels clearer, and your steps carry a sense of peace that cannot be forced. Do not rush away from this moment once it feels lighter. Stay grounded in what you have received. Carry it with you into your next steps, and let it guide how you respond in situations that once would have pulled you off course. This is how you turn correction into lasting growth. I am not speaking to you once and leaving you to figure everything out on your own. I am continuing to guide you, even in ways you do not immediately recognize. My presence does not disappear when the moment passes. It remains with you, steady and constant, as long as you remain open to it. There will be moments ahead where you will be tested again, not in the same way, but in different forms. Those moments will reveal how much you have grown and how deeply you have taken in what you are learning now. You will have the opportunity to respond differently, to choose alignment, and to move with clarity instead of confusion. You are not walking into those moments unprepared. What you are receiving right now is equipping you to handle them with strength. You are being given the awareness that will help you recognize when something does not align with your path. This is a gift, even if it came through correction. Do not allow doubt to enter your mind and tell you that you are not capable of change. You are capable, and you are already changing. The fact that you are still here, still listening, and still receiving shows that something inside you is shifting. That shift will continue as long as you remain connected. Stay steady in what you have received. Let it settle into your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions. This is how alignment becomes your natural state, instead of something you struggle to maintain. What is happening inside you now is not something that will fade the moment you turn your attention elsewhere. It is settling deeper than that, becoming part of how you think, how you respond, and how you carry yourself moving forward. This is the difference between hearing and truly receiving. You are not just hearing words, you are allowing them to take root, and that is what creates lasting change. There were times before when you moved through situations without fully understanding why things unfolded the way they did. You questioned outcomes, you wondered why certain paths became difficult, and you felt the weight of confusion without clear answers. Now you are beginning to see that many of those moments were connected to awareness that was ignored or missed. I am not bringing this to you to make you feel regret, but to give you clarity so that you do not repeat the same patterns. You are stepping into a place where your awareness becomes sharper and your decisions become more intentional. This is not something that happens overnight, but it begins with moments like this where you choose to stay present. When you stay, you allow truth to shape you instead of rushing past it. That choice is what separates growth from repetition. Type 888 to receive strength. I am not only guiding you away from what caused the mistake, I am guiding you towards something better. There is a direction prepared for you that carries peace, clarity, and stability. But it requires your cooperation. You must choose to walk in alignment with what you are being shown. This is not about forcing yourself into perfection, but about choosing awareness over carelessness. You may begin to notice that certain things no longer feel right to you, even if they once felt normal. That is not confusion. That is growth. When you become more aligned, your sensitivity to what belongs in your life becomes stronger. You start to recognize what supports your path and what pulls you away from it. This awareness is a form of protection, and it will guide you if you pay attention to it. There is a quiet confidence that begins to form when you walk in alignment. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and clear. You begin to trust your steps more, not because everything is easy, but because you know you are moving in the right direction. This is what I am building in you now, a confidence that comes from connection, not from uncertainty. Type 333 to claim peace. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million year old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You must also understand that growth requires consistency. It is not enough to feel this moment and then return to old habits without change. What you are receiving must be carried forward into your daily choices. Each decision you make becomes an opportunity to reinforce what you are learning now. This is how alignment becomes part of your life instead of a temporary experience. I am not expecting you to be perfect, but I am calling you to be intentional. Intentional in how you think, intentional in how you act, and intentional in how you respond when you feel that inner signal guiding you. When you move with intention, you reduce confusion and increase clarity. Your path becomes more stable and your steps become more grounded. There will still be challenges ahead, but you will not face them the same way you did before. You will face them with awareness, with a clearer understanding of what aligns with your purpose, and with a stronger connection to guidance. This is what sets you apart from your past patterns. You are not the same as you were before this moment. You may feel a sense of responsibility growing stronger within you, and that is a sign of maturity. You are becoming someone who does not move without thought, someone who considers the direction of each step. This does not limit you, it empowers you. It gives you control over your path instead of leaving your direction to chance. I am not removing freedom from your life. I am refining how you use it. Freedom without awareness leads to confusion, but freedom with awareness leads to growth. This is what I am guiding you into, a way of living where your choices reflect clarity and purpose instead of impulse. Do not allow yourself to become distracted after this moment passes. Stay grounded in what you have received. Let it influence how you respond in situations that once would have pulled you away. This is how you turn understanding into action. There is still more ahead for you, and what you are building now will prepare you to step into it with confidence. You are not being held back, you are being positioned to move forward with greater clarity, greater strength, and greater awareness than before. There was a time when you questioned yourself often, when you doubted your ability to make the right choices. That doubt did not come from weakness alone. It came from a lack of clarity in how you were listening and responding. Now that clarity is forming within you, and with it comes a sense of steadiness that you have not always felt before. You are beginning to trust your steps again, not because everything is perfect, but because your awareness is stronger. Type 666 to stand firm. You must understand that this growth will be tested, not to break you, but to strengthen what is being built inside you. There will be moments when old habits try to return, when familiar patterns attempt to pull you back into the same direction you once followed. In those moments, your awareness will be your guide. What you do in those moments will determine whether you continue forward or slip back into what you have already been called out of. Do not be surprised when those moments come. They are not a sign that you are failing. They are a sign that you are being given a choice. Every choice becomes an opportunity to reinforce the alignment you are building. Each time you choose awareness over impulse, you strengthen your path and make it easier to remain steady the next time. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like you are the one making the decision. I am present within those moments, guiding you through that quiet signal you have begun to recognize. When you feel that inner pause, that hesitation, that sense of knowing, it is not random. It is guidance meant to keep you aligned and moving forward. Type 444 to walk in protection. There is a deeper strength forming in you now, one that is not based on circumstances or external approval. It is rooted in connection, in awareness, and in the understanding that you are being guided. This strength does not make you rigid, it makes you steady. It allows you to move forward without being easily shaken by what once influenced you. You may notice that your reactions are changing, that you are no longer responding the same way you used to. Situations that once caused confusion now feel clearer, and decisions that once felt rushed now come with a sense of calm consideration. This is not coincidence, it is transformation. It is the result of what you are receiving and applying. I am not removing challenges from your path, but I am changing how you face them. Instead of reacting without thought, you are learning to respond with awareness. This shift will protect you from unnecessary struggle and guide you toward better outcomes. It will not make everything easy, but it will make your direction clearer. There will be moments when you feel pressure to act quickly, to make a decision without fully thinking it through. In those moments, remember what you are learning now. Pause, listen, and allow that inner signal to guide you. This is where your strength will show, not in how fast you move, but in how clearly you choose. You are becoming someone who does not drift easily, someone who stands firm in alignment even when faced with pressure. This is a level of growth that will continue to benefit you in every area of your life. It will influence your relationships, your decisions, and your overall direction in ways that you may not yet fully see. I am guiding you into a place where your path is not shaped by confusion, but by clarity. Where your decisions are not driven by impulse, but by awareness. This is the kind of life that brings stability and peace, even in the midst of challenges. Do not allow yourself to become complacent once things begin to feel easier. Growth requires consistency, and consistency comes from staying aware. Continue to listen, continue to respond, and continue to align your actions with what you are being shown. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not the same as you were before this moment. Something has shifted, something has strengthened, and something has been restored. This is not the end of your growth, it is the continuation of it. There were moments in your past where you felt carried by whatever came your way, as if your direction depended on circumstances rather than intention. That is no longer where you are being led. You are being taught to stand with clarity, to move with purpose, and to recognize that your direction is shaped by what you choose in each moment. This understanding gives you a level of control that you did not fully realize before. Type 999 to step into purpose. What you must guard now is your consistency. It is not enough to feel aligned in one moment and then drift in the next. Consistency is what turns awareness into strength. Each time you respond with clarity, you reinforce the path you are walking. Each time you pause and listen, instead of reacting quickly, you build stability that cannot be easily shaken. You will begin to notice that certain distractions lose their hold on you. Things that once pulled your attention away will begin to feel less important. This is not loss. This is refinement. You are making room for what truly aligns with your path, and that requires letting go of what does not serve your growth. This is a natural part of becoming more aware. There is a difference now in how you carry yourself. Even if others cannot see it immediately, you can feel it. There is a steadiness in your thoughts, a calmness in your decisions, and a quiet confidence that was not always present before. This is not pride, it is alignment. It is the result of choosing to remain connected to what is guiding you. Type 111 to receive direction. You must also understand that growth will sometimes feel like separation. As you become more aligned, you may find that certain environments, habits, or even people no longer feel the same. This is not something to fear, because it is part of your transition. You are not being isolated, you are being positioned in a way that supports your purpose. Do not try to force yourself back into what no longer fits. Trust what you are feeling. When something feels out of place, it is often because you are no longer meant to remain there in the same way. This awareness will guide you towards spaces and decisions that reflect who you are becoming, not who you used to be. I am not removing things from your life to leave you empty. I am clearing what does not align so that what belongs can take its place. This process may feel uncomfortable at times, but it leads to clarity and peace. When you are aligned, what comes into your life will feel right, not forced or confusing. You are also learning to take responsibility for your direction without carrying unnecessary weight. Responsibility does not mean burden. It means awareness. It means understanding that your choices matter and that each step you take shapes your path. When you accept this, you move with intention, instead of drifting without purpose. There will be moments when you reflect on your past and see how different things could have been if you had this level of awareness earlier. Do not allow those thoughts to pull you into regret. Instead, let them remind you of how far you have come and how much you have grown. Your past does not define you, it has prepared you. You are now in a place where you can move forward with clarity instead of confusion. That clarity will guide you through decisions that once felt overwhelming. It will help you navigate situations with a sense of calm instead of uncertainty. This is the strength that comes from alignment. Stay committed to what you have received. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from this path. Continue to choose awareness, continue to listen, and continue to respond with intention. This is how you maintain the growth you have achieved. There is a shift taking place in how you respond to your own thoughts. You are no longer allowing every impulse to guide your actions without question. Instead, you are pausing, observing, and choosing with intention. This is where strength begins to show, not in force, but in control. Control over your direction, your decisions, and the way you carry yourself forward. Type 1313 to stand in truth. You must hold on to this awareness even when situations feel familiar. Familiarity can sometimes pull you back into patterns that you have already outgrown. It can make you feel comfortable returning to what once felt normal, even if it no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Do not let comfort override clarity. What you are building requires you to stay aligned, even when it feels easier to slip back. There will be moments when you are tested in quiet ways, not through obvious challenges, but through small decisions that seem insignificant at first. These are the moments where your growth is proven. When you choose awareness in those moments, you strengthen everything you have built. When you ignore it, you begin to weaken your alignment without realizing it. You are not meant to move through life reacting without thought. You are meant to move with awareness that guides each step. This awareness is now part of you, and it will continue to grow as you use it. The more you rely on it, the stronger it becomes. The more you ignore it, the quieter it gets. Type 1414 to walk in wisdom. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is also a deeper sense of peace beginning to form within you, even if you have not fully recognized it yet. This peace does not come from everything being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are aligned, that you are moving in the right direction, and that you are no longer drifting without purpose. This peace will remain steady as long as you stay connected to what you have received. You may begin to notice that your reactions to situations are calmer. Things that once caused immediate frustration or confusion now feel easier to handle. This is not because life has changed, it is because you have changed. Your awareness is allowing you to respond differently, and that difference is creating a new experience for you. Do not underestimate the importance of these changes. They may feel small, but they are building something strong within you. Each moment of awareness adds to your stability. Each intentional decision reinforces your path. This is how growth becomes lasting instead of temporary. There will still be moments when you feel uncertain, and that is natural. Growth does not remove every challenge, but it changes how you face them. When uncertainty comes, return to what you have learned. Pause, listen, and choose with clarity. This is the pattern that will guide you forward. You are also learning to trust the process instead of rushing toward outcomes. In the past, you may have felt the need to act quickly to avoid discomfort or uncertainty. Now you are understanding that patience brings clarity. When you give yourself time to listen and reflect, your decisions become stronger. I am guiding you into a way of living where your steps are not rushed, but intentional, where your choices are not driven by impulse, but by understanding. This is the path that leads to stability and growth. You are not the same person who made that mistake. You have grown, you have learned, and you have strengthened your awareness. This does not erase what happened, but it transforms how you move forward. It ensures that you do not repeat the same pattern. Stay grounded in this awareness. Do not allow distractions or pressure to pull you away from it. Continue to move with clarity. Continue to listen, and continue to align your actions with what you know to be right. There is a clarity forming within you that is different from anything you have felt before. It is not loud, and it does not force itself, but it is consistent and undeniable. When something aligns, you will feel it. When something does not, you will feel that as well. This clarity is your guide, and it will protect you if you choose to trust it instead of ignoring it. Type 1515 to remain aligned. You must recognize that the path ahead will not always present itself with obvious signs. There will be moments when you must rely on what you have learned, when you must trust that inner awareness without external confirmation. This is where your growth will be tested in a deeper way. You are no longer at the beginning. You are being moved into a place where your awareness must lead you forward. Do not allow doubt to take hold when you do not see immediate results. Growth does not always show itself quickly on the outside, but it is always working within you. What you are building now is preparing you for moments that have not yet arrived. When those moments come, you will understand why this process was necessary. You are also being taught to release the need for approval from others when it comes to your direction. Not everyone will understand the changes you are making. Not everyone will recognize the growth that is taking place within you. This does not mean you are on the wrong path. It means you are learning to move with conviction instead of seeking validation. Type 1616 to trust the path. There is a strength in you now that does not depend on circumstances. It does not rise and fall based on what is happening around you. It remains steady because it is rooted in awareness and alignment. This strength will carry you through moments that once would have shaken you. It will allow you to stand firm when others may waver. You may begin to notice that your priorities are changing. What once felt urgent may no longer hold the same importance. What once seemed distant may now feel closer and more meaningful. This is not confusion, it is clarity. Your perspective is shifting because you are seeing things from a place of alignment instead of distraction. Do not resist these changes, allow them to guide you. When your priorities shift, it is often because you are being directed toward what truly matters. Holding on to old priorities will only create tension within you. Releasing them will bring peace and direction. You are also learning that your environment plays a role in your alignment. The spaces you remain in, the influences you allow, and the habits you maintain all contribute to how you move forward. You are becoming more aware of this, and that awareness will help you make better choices about what you keep and what you release. There will be moments when letting go feels difficult, especially when it involves something familiar. Familiarity can feel safe, even when it no longer serves your growth. But you are not meant to remain where you have outgrown. You are meant to move forward into what aligns with who you are becoming. I am guiding you into a life where your steps are intentional and your direction is clear. This does not mean every moment will be easy, but it means you will not be lost. You will know how to return to alignment when you feel uncertain. You will recognize when something is pulling you away, and you will have the strength to step back into clarity. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have not come this far to return to what once held you back. You have not remained present through correction just to drift again. You are moving forward with a new understanding, and that understanding must be protected. Stay grounded in what you have received. Do not allow distractions to weaken your awareness. Continue to listen, continue to respond, and continue to align your actions with what you know is right. You have now reached a place where what was once difficult to understand has become clear in a way that cannot be easily undone. The awareness inside you has taken shape, and it is no longer something that fades when you are distracted. It remains present, guiding you even in quiet moments when no one else is around. This is how you know that change has become real, because it continues even when you are not actively thinking about it. There is a difference now in how you carry yourself through each moment. You are not reacting the same way you used to, and you are not allowing every passing thought to determine your direction. Instead, you are choosing with intention, pausing when needed, and listening before you move. This is the kind of discipline that creates stability, and stability is what will keep you aligned in the days ahead. Type 1717 to stay grounded. You must understand that this is not the end of your growth, but the beginning of a new level of responsibility. Awareness brings clarity, but it also requires consistency. You cannot return to carelessness and expect to remain aligned. What you have built must now be maintained through your choices, your focus, and your willingness to stay connected. There will be moments when life tries to rush you again, when situations demand quick decisions and immediate responses. In those moments, remember what you have learned. You do not have to move at the pace of pressure. You can pause, you can listen, and you can choose with clarity. This is how you protect your alignment. Type 1818 to move with clarity. You are also learning to recognize the difference between urgency and importance. Not everything that feels urgent is important, and not everything important will feel urgent. This understanding will help you avoid unnecessary stress and guide you toward decisions that truly matter. When you move with this awareness, your path becomes more intentional and less reactive. There is a deeper peace forming within you now, one that is not easily disturbed. It is not based on circumstances being perfect, but on your ability to remain aligned even when they are not. This peace is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. It is a quiet confirmation that your choices are reflecting the awareness you have gained. You may begin to see how this awareness influences every area of your life. It shapes how you speak, how you think, and how you respond to others. It guides your actions in ways that create better outcomes and reduce unnecessary conflict. This is not something you need to force. It is something that naturally flows when you remain aligned. There will still be challenges ahead, but they will not carry the same weight they once did. You will face them with a different mindset, one that is grounded in clarity instead of confusion. This does not remove difficulty, but it changes how you experience it. It allows you to move through challenges with strength instead of being overwhelmed by them. You are also becoming more aware of your boundaries. You are learning when to step forward and when to step back. This awareness protects your energy and helps you remain focused on what truly matters. It keeps you from becoming entangled in situations that do not align with your path. Do not ignore this awareness when it guides you to create distance or to make changes. It is not leading you away from what is good, it is leading you toward what is right. Trust it, even when it feels unfamiliar, because it is part of your growth. I am not leaving you to navigate this on your own. My presence remains with you, steady and consistent, guiding you through each step. Even when you do not feel it strongly, it is still there, supporting you and keeping you aligned. You have come through correction and have allowed it to shape you instead of breaking you. That is strength. That is growth. That is what sets you apart from your past patterns. You are no longer moving without awareness. You are moving with intention, with clarity, and with purpose. Stay committed to this path. Do not allow distractions or temporary comfort to pull you away. What you have built is valuable, and it will continue to guide you if you remain consistent. What is now established within you is not just awareness, it is direction. You are no longer standing at the edge of confusion, wondering which way to go. You have been shown the difference between alignment and distraction, between clarity and impulse, and that understanding will continue to influence every step you take. This is how your path becomes steady, not by avoiding every challenge, but by learning how to move through them with understanding. Type 1919 to remain steady. You must carry this understanding into your daily life, not as a temporary feeling, but as a consistent way of moving forward. Each decision you make will either reinforce what you have learned or weaken it. That is why consistency matters so deeply now. You are no longer unaware, you are no longer guessing, you are choosing with knowledge, and that knowledge must be honored through your actions. There will be moments when your mind tries to return to old ways of thinking, where doubt or hesitation begins to rise. This is natural, because growth does not erase the past instantly. But you are no longer bound by those patterns. You have the ability to recognize them, to pause, and to choose differently. That is the power you have gained through this process. Type 2020 to walk in strength. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also stepping into a deeper level of trust, not just in yourself, but in the guidance that has been shaping you. This trust does not come from blind belief. It comes from experience. You have felt the difference between ignoring and listening, between rushing and pausing, and that experience has shown you which path leads to clarity. This is what allows you to move forward with confidence. There is a calm certainty forming within you now, one that does not need constant reassurance. It is quiet, but it is strong. It allows you to move without overthinking every step, because you know how to return to alignment if you feel uncertain. This certainty will become one of your greatest strengths as you continue forward. You may also begin to notice that your perspective on challenges is changing. What once felt overwhelming now feels manageable. What once caused confusion now becomes an opportunity to apply what you have learned. This shift is not accidental. It is the result of the growth that has taken place within you. You are no longer reacting from a place of uncertainty. You are responding from a place of understanding. This changes everything. It changes how you see situations, how you interpret them, and how you move through them. It allows you to remain steady even when circumstances are not. There will still be times when you feel the weight of decision, when the outcome of a choice feels important. In those moments, remember what you have been given. Pause, listen, and trust the clarity that rises within you. This is how you continue to move forward without losing your alignment. You are not the same person who stood at the beginning of this correction. You have been shaped, refined, and strengthened in a way that will carry you into what comes next. This is not the end of your journey, but it is the foundation for everything that follows. Stay grounded in this foundation. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from it. Continue to move with intention, continue to listen, and continue to align your actions with what you know to be true. There is still a path ahead of you that is filled with growth, clarity, and purpose. What you have built here will guide you through it. You are prepared in a way you were not before, and that preparation will make a difference in every step you take. There was a time when you needed strong correction to stop you, to get your attention, and to make you see clearly. That time has passed. You are no longer being held in place by urgency. You are now being led forward by understanding. This is a different kind of strength, one that does not rely on intensity, but on consistency and clarity. Type 2121 to stay in alignment. You must recognize how far you have come, not with pride, but with awareness. You did not remain the same. You allowed truth to reach you, to shape you, and to change the way you move. That is not something that happens by accident. It happens because you chose to listen when it would have been easier to walk away. Now your responsibility is to protect what has been built within you. This does not require fear or constant tension. It requires awareness. It requires you to remain connected to what you have learned and to carry it into every part of your life. When you do this, alignment becomes natural, not forced. Type 2222 to move with purpose. There will be moments ahead when you will not feel the same intensity that you felt at the beginning. That does not mean you are losing your way. It means you are growing beyond the need for urgency. You are learning to move with quiet confidence instead of reacting to strong emotion. This is a sign of maturity, not distance. You are also stepping into a deeper level of independence in your awareness. You will not always need a moment like this to guide you. You will begin to recognize what aligns and what does not on your own. This is the result of what has been placed inside you. It is not something that disappears. It becomes part of you. There may still be times when you feel uncertain, when you pause and wonder which direction to take. In those moments, return to the foundation you have built. You know how to pause. You know how to listen. You know how to choose with clarity. This is what will keep you steady. You are no longer being shaped by every passing influence. You are becoming someone who moves with intention, who chooses direction instead of drifting. This is a powerful change, and it will affect every area of your life. It will bring stability where there was once uncertainty, and clarity where there was once confusion. Do not allow yourself to become careless again. Carelessness does not always appear in obvious ways. It can show up in small decisions, in moments when you choose to ignore what you feel inside. Stay aware of these moments. They are where your growth is either strengthened or weakened. You are not expected to be perfect, but you are expected to remain aware. Awareness is what keeps you aligned.